Walking Simulator 2020 puts the riveting adventure of walking in a straight line at your fingertips. The game features heavy influences from games like Mario or Halo, but it's nice to see innovation in the gaming sphere, and I couldn't be more excited to jump into this game as my first video game review. You may be thinking a game like this is all about the physics, all about the walking, but Walking Simulator takes gaming one step further by introducing a rich, lore-driven story. You assume the role of Marcus, an Antarctic pizza delivery man, I think. The game is broken up into individual quests. They make a lot of sense, and you always know why you're walking for 3 kilometers in a straight line while lightsaber men ragdoll across the screen. The realistic walking pace means that while other video games would have you walk 3 kilometers in a short time, this game has you walk 3 kilometers in a lot of time. And sure, people will call that boring. After you've collected your pizza delivery and mind-numbingly held W and shift for the next 10 minutes, you arrive at your drop-off zone, giddy with anticipation of what the story is going to throw at you next. You wait for your next quest, and if the first quest is anything to go off, you cannot contain your excitement at the idea of more painfully slow walking. But just as you think you've learnt everything there is to know about this game, Polar Crawler 2020 hits you with a snowmobile. And boy, if that sounds like fun, you overestimate this game's ability to make inherently fun things fun. 80% of what you see on screen is snow, and the snow looks like snow, so I guess you could say the graphics are pretty realistic. The snowmobile handles about as well as you'd expect, which is to say it doesn't, but maybe we're looking at this the wrong way. It's not about the handling. Guys, it's about the speed. Now we can get to our next marker about 15% faster than we could before. Amazing. Video games. Wow, what a great decision to start a video game channel. But look, we're finally here. We've only completed 1 quest so far. Things might finally start to ramp up. Surely the goal here is to get inside the building. Wait, maybe if I... Wait, well, I'm inside the building. Whenever you start the game or glitch out and have to restart it, Walking Simulator 2020 gives you an inspirational quote to keep you going, because nothing about the gameplay would be enough to possess you to try again. When life knocks you down, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Let your reason get you back up. Les Brown. This time, I've got a jetpack powered by propellers. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, yeah! Come on, baby! Flying in style! Bow down before... Am I hitting a roof? This is no faster than walking! It was at this point I discovered caffeine. Ulysses! Look at me! I embody speed! I'm unstoppable! Check out these... hold on. Let me just crack open a fresh. I am a raging fire that cannot be contained! Okay, all I have to do this time is just not take the ladder. Bingo. Mount jetpack. Get a jetpack and reach the mountaintop. I already have a jetpack. Buy a jet... Wait. They're both gone. Now I can't get up the... Starting again is dumb. Don't trust the jetpack, as appealing as it may seem. Joinen. Okay, great. Well, I dropped my pizza through the floor. Keep on going, and the chances are that you will... Whatever. Okay, I must safely traverse the skies using the jetpack I did not make disappear this time. I suppose, in an attempt at humor, The game displays the message, quest completed. Okay, you did it. You can stop playing now. As if anyone, after 45 minutes of borderline criminally boring gameplay would quit now. After coming so far in this bizarrely Tom Cruise and Edge of Tomorrow-like experience of restarting way too many times, would just get to this point and be like, okay, I'll stop now. Sure, this has been the slowest 45 minutes of my life, but if I can't write that off as a time investment to hopefully see the end of possibly the worst game I've ever played, then I might as well have never even made this brand new channel where I talk about video games that you're hopefully subscribing to right now. I'm gonna keep walking. I'm gonna keep walking. Or that's what you might think, considering this is Walking Simulator 2020. But why walk when you can just... Yep. There we go. Game of the Year, 2020. The game's in-depth story is so diverse, you can make no assumptions. After perilous days of trekking through Antarctica as a pizza delivery man, Marcus has been left feeling empty in his dead-end job. He feels compelled to put all this walking behind him and enter the next stage in Marcus Simulator evolution. Trucking Simulator. See, Marcus's dad always did drive trucks, and he remembers as a kid asking, "Daddy, why aren't you ever home?" Mommy says it's because you have to provide for the family by driving your trucks. And his dad would reply, "Gosh dang it, Marcus, you just can't stop talking. Always talking and walking. One day you'll grow up to be a man and pick up truck driving. Men aren't made for yapping. They're made for lapping the country in a truck." And so begins the next quest in the game loop of picking something up, getting a minor upgrade, and using said upgrade to get to the next pick-up / drop-off zone. As I enter the last quest, where I must head back to where it all began, I cannot help but reflect on my time in Walking Simulator 2020. I can't help but notice the tranquility you feel just pounding back an energy drink, sprinting at sonic speeds for 13 seconds before leaping in the air with your jetpack to avoid the ragdoll effect that happens if you're still sprinting when your caffeine-induced frenzy ends, then chucking back another gamer sup in the air before landing in a fast-forwardy dash yet again. Maybe this game, that's key sense of progression is the 3 vehicles you unlock that don't really go any faster than each other, wasn't all that bad. Maybe at the end, there'll be satisfaction waiting for me. Something to cap off the worst Groundhog Day remake ever that will make it all worthwhile. I actually don't like thinking. I think people think I like to think a lot, and I don't. I do not like thinking at all. Kanye West. Wait, it just starts again? How's it going? I'm Joinen. If you didn't already know, I have a YouTube channel called Joinen where I've been uploading for years, and that's sort of where I put up stuff, but video game stuff has always felt so separate, so I never really wanted to upload that kind of stuff to that channel, so I've made this. This is my video game channel on YouTube where I upload videos about video games. I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea. It doesn't really mean video game reviews. I'm just sort of going to be taking a new video game each time and just making a video about that game, however that takes shape. I don't really know, and I suspect the channel will change over time anyway, so there's no real point me telling you too much about it. But if you have any interest in video games, or if you just came from the Joinen channel and want to stick around, then I encourage you to do so, because I'm going to be uploading here as well, actually. I'll be uploading to both of my channels, so if you're from Joinen, consider subscribing here, and if you've just found this video, consider subscribing here as well as to... I should have done that first. As well as to Joinen, my other channel. I don't know, I feel like I'm back in like 2009 setting up a second gaming channel. I guess if you're not doing so already, let me know in the comments below what games you want me to look at. I may or may not get around to it. I am stalling at this point because what kind of YouTuber are you if the first video on your new channel isn't 10 minutes? So I'm sorry to have wasted. So yes, this rant was all a ruse, but I suppose some of you wanted to know what this was all about anyway. So I hope you subscribe, give this video a like. It's a new channel, so I'm starting again with this thing. I'm a tiny little brand new YouTuber all over again. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.